When it comes to exercising and building muscle, there's one thing that a lot of people don't think about and really don't even know about. It's called the mind-muscle connection. So in this video, I want to talk about that. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Tony Jacobsen, the author of Disable Your Disability and certified personal trainer. And at the heart of it, I'm just a dude with a disability who learned to embrace it to live a healthy, high-powered, happy life. And now it's my mission to help you do the same. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, you get that high five. So let's talk about it, the mind-muscle connection. Obviously, everything in our bodies, when we move any sort of body part, it's because a muscle is working. How is that muscle moving? Our mind is telling it to move. Now, this can be consciously or subconsciously. Most of the time, it's subconscious movements. Like, I'm not thinking about moving my hand this way necessarily. They're just kind of moving all over the place, right? So what happens is if we're subconsciously going throughout our day and just kind of going about our business and not thinking about our movements, we can start to develop poor movement patterns. And then poor movement patterns leads to muscle imbalances. That means that pairs of muscles are working incorrectly and there's other ancillary muscles that are actually doing the movement that aren't supposed to be doing the movement. So what we want to do is we want to start thinking consciously about our movements so that we can make sure that the correct muscle is doing the correct movement. And this applies to actually doing exercises specifically. By developing this mind-muscle connection, we can actually build that muscle faster and more effectively. So here's some ways to make sure that you are developing that mind-muscle connection. The first thing is you want to drop the weight. A lot of people will start exercising and they'll just start picking up weights, as heavy as they can lift, right? And what this does is it creates bad form. It doesn't allow you to build that muscle in a progressive manner, which is how it should be done. So the next thing is to really focus on your form. Now that you've dropped the weight and you're just focusing on form, you can absolutely start to think about that one muscle. Right now I'm just like pointing to my bicep because I'm thinking of a bicep curl. And what you can do is make sure that your form is right and you can focus on that muscle. You can take your time through each repetition and again, just develop and nurture that mind-muscle connection. Think about that muscle that you are using for this specific move. The next thing is to slow down. So I just mentioned it, but again, I'm gonna say you wanna slow down. You wanna take your time with your repetitions. A lot of people try and go really fast when they're doing reps, and there's a time and a place for that, but not when you're building mind-muscle connection. You wanna take your time with your reps and really focus. And the last thing you can try is meditation. By getting into meditation and trying it, you're gonna learn how to focus your mind, how to get control over your thoughts. So as you start to utilize these tips and build this mind-muscle connection, you're gonna see that consciously you're gonna be doing it, but then eventually it's just gonna become second nature and you're gonna start to have proper movement and your muscles are gonna start to build faster. And most importantly, if you have a physical disability or other mobility issue, you're gonna see that just throughout your day, you're not gonna be moving subconsciously anymore. You will consciously be moving, and that's gonna prevent injury and increase mobility and functionality. So what do you think? Are you gonna build that mind-muscle connection? Go ahead and comment below and let me know. Be sure to check out my website, disableyourdisability.com, for all sorts of awesome resources. And if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Remember to eat right, get moving, and get your mind straight, because with those three things working together, you can and will live the healthy, high-powered, happy life you deserve. I'll see you next time.